In this video, I want to take a look at a game that I played 3 years ago. I've been going through some of my old games, and at first, I didn't think there was much to this game. In fact, at first glance, I thought that this was not a game even worth analyzing. But after I looked at it with an engine, and after first trying to come up with some ideas on my own, I thought that it was a little instructive. So the game started d4 knight f6, and we transposed into a Richter-Veresov attack after d5, bishop g5, which is not a setup that I'm usually used to seeing. So I just continued my development with e6, and now my opponent played what I thought was a very strange move, queen d3, which is not a novelty. I mean, it's been seen before, but I think e4 is the most obvious choice. So here I just continue my development with bishop e7, and my opponent castled queenside. And I just continued with b6 to maybe fianchetto my bishop. And now finally we have the break e4, which is the whole idea of this opening. And I played bishop a6. Now the engine prefers this move, captures. After knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes f2, bishop takes, knight takes with check, bishop takes, and king takes, which is a very long variation, and it's not something that's very easy to calculate, and it's very risky to calculate a variation this long because you might miss an in-between move. So for that reason, bishop a6 made more sense, and here I was expecting the move queen f3. Instead, my opponent blundered with knight b5, which loses a piece after c6. And now my opponent played for tricks with e5, and well, you just take the knight and you should be winning. Now, the reason I say my opponent was playing for tricks was because if you play the other seemingly logical move, knight fd7, you're actually not better anymore. Now, this is what I calculated. Knight check, king f8, bishop takes, queen takes, and well, after the queen moves, let's say queen f3 again. This is more or less equal. We're gonna trade bishops, and okay, this knight is very strong on this square, but the engine actually found a fault with my move. So not knight d6, but actually bishop takes. And the point is, well, if you take with the queen, you have knight d7 check, and you're getting rid of this bishop. So let's say king f8. After knight takes, white has turned the tables and is now up a piece. And if you take with the king back here, well, you have this move queen a3 check, and you have to go with c5 because otherwise after king back you're just getting destroyed. King f8 or king e7, well, king e7 is actually made into, but I mean king f8 is still terrible. You have all kinds of discovered checks, but at the very least you're losing a piece again, which I thought was just incredible, because I thought, well, I'm just completely winning after this move. So, and here my opponent captured on f6, so I just took the queen. And after takes, well, okay, you're attacking my queen, but I can just move it. So what do you do after queen d6? You have 2 pieces for the queen, so definitely not enough compensation. And here my opponent blundered one more time after f6 with bishop h4, and now I'm just gonna win the bishop after this move. So my opponent resigned. But even if you played something like bishop e3, this is winning for black. Although this is an interesting position that I might play against an engine just to see how I do. I might even make a video of myself playing against an engine with the black pieces. Who knows, maybe I'll lose pretty badly. So I hope that you learned something, and if you like the video, hit the like button and share and subscribe. And thank you for watching.